have some awesome talent today, visualize applications of blockchain technology. It's really cool because we have someone that's coming on board, Bania, who talks about how to use his token and project to help build decentralized smart cities. And that's been one thing, a big trend recently is the trend of smart cities. We have Google, we have Apple, we have Amazon creating their own smart cities from the ground up. And a lot of them are also using self-driving cars to create that technology in city as well. So it's amazing that we have someone to talk to about this decentralized application to build smart cities. So it's definitely ahead of the curve, and we're excited to have him on board. Bania, you here?
Yeah, everyone, I'm here.
Okay, awesome. I think we're going to dive right into the interview if you're ready. Sounds like he's ready. I've been digging through your white paper a little bit recently, and reading your main concepts of what you want to do. Can you, if no one's had access to your white paper yet, can you explain your project and your background, your project, and what makes you the right person to lead this project?
All right. Thank you, everyone, for having me this night. My name is Banya. So I think I'll just do a quick introduction of myself before I move into talking about DCiti. So I'm a 20-year-old now. Let me say 20-year young, now from Nigeria, and I've been into the crypto space since 2016. I got more advanced and graphene blockchain when I came across teammates back in June 2017. And since then, I've been trying to see how I can work within the graphene blockchain space to develop decentralized applications for the world. So the major concept of this city is that smart city industry is growing really fast, and then the smart city is four major categories. We have the smart government, we have the smart citizens, we have smart energy, we have smart solutions, and so much. Interestingly, which is the smart government can really function with more trust like the cities they live in if they have a decentralized system that include them in the projects of the cities, a group of people as authority, 100% authority, but power is being so the smart.
All right, I think some of us heard that. Your voice is coming in kind of like a robot. I don't know if you might want to check your settings real quick to make sure we can hear you.
Maybe it's his internet connection.
All right, we'll see if we can answer the second question. Let's see if we don't get the robot. I guess what makes you have the skills? I guess do you have the skills, or what makes you the leader for this project, the right person to lead this project?
I think maybe he lost connection.
All right, let's give him a second to reboot. In the meanwhile, Queen, do you have anything you want to talk to us about while we're waiting?
Not really. Last time we dropped the proposal over the share drop. for Easy Life. It's in the Easy Life room. Um, so far, everyone agrees, so I will proceed to the next part, which probably will be picking the color scheme and the logo.
We gonna have a contest for the logo and for the color scheme, or was this gonna be kind of like what you're doing on Discord and ask for feedback?
No, probably to be sort of a contest. As far we're gonna give some directions, not necessarily need to be followed, but anyway, we'll give it, and it will be in the form of a contest for now. Hey John, I see your mic is blinking, but I cannot hear you at this moment.
Come on, John, share what you're talking about.
Does today everyone have a problem with the connection? Oh, also I have a little bit more news. We're gonna have a new team member. This will be Sairosa, not uh, Sairosa, the the host, the real Sairosa.
Oh wow, that's interesting. Ooh, get it.
Time to get some women into the party, right? I mean, I'm tired to be the only one in the team, so I'm gathering around some more female uh, presence into the project.
EasyDex.
Okay, I don't really have a straight task. Everyone is helping with what and as much he can. Soon our marketing company will finish the research. They finished already the research, but they are preparing for us some materials like banners, some changes, small changes over the logo probably. And once this is finished, probably most of the media team and the people um, will be included in more consistent presentations into the media like Twitter, Facebook. So probably uh, who, is, who is interested will be able to cover one of these media accounts.
That's awesome. I'm excited to see what you guys do, and I'm excited to see what the marketing team does as well. That's really going to help everybody.
I can drop later some uh, pre-materials, not the logo and such, but some advices about the strategy we are going to build. Like there is keywords, there is the message you want to send out of into the media as the main topic is to focus more.
Have John Scott's trying to say something, or Bania. Can either of you guys hear us?
Yeah, I had issue internet network, but I'm back now.
Awesome. He can hear you loud and clear. That's awesome to hear.
All right, that's great.
Another question I wanted to ask is, I guess, what brought you into decentralized cities and smart cities? What made you want to tackle this problem?
Right. Thank you. That's some question. So the initial idea I had was to build a decentralized and smart city. So I published a paper to stimmy.com on November 1st, 2017. In the paper, I explained the possibility of building a decentralized wooden and smart city that operates through a blockchain solution that has a cryptocurrency on the blockchain and that is exclusively powered by the blockchain. So that was the initial idea I had, and in my research, I gave every possibility possible. But in the planning process of trying to build this kind of city, I discovered that there is no blockchain architecture in the world for smart cities. So assuming another person who is not me has this idea of building a smart city, a decentralized smart city or a crypto city, like we have seen uh, Akon, Akon, music artist in the world, coming out to say he wants to build his own crypto city in Senegal. So if people start coming out, and that's what we are going to see in the next few years, we are going to see the proliferation of the concept of smart city and crypto city. So if people start coming out and say they want to build a smart city has that has a blockchain solution that is connected to the blockchain or offer decentralization, there is no blockchain architecture to do that. What they will have to do is probably hire a blockchain developer to build a private blockchain for them. And to me, I think private blockchains are not true decentralizations because they still have some governing bodies that take the major decisions on behalf of the people. But with a public blockchain solutions like DCiti, any smart city, new and operating and in existence, can come on our blockchain and build whatever decentralized applications they want to build, and whatever decision they can offer it through the blockchain. So they don't have to build a blockchain on their own because the truth is building a blockchain is most people can come on the blockchain and build decentralized applications and create tokens for their different communities.
Hey, that's awesome. I mean, I definitely follow along with it, and I'm excited to see what you can do with it. Do you do you know which blockchain environment you're going to use? Will you use BitShares? Will you use EOS to get started for a test drive, or are you going to create a whole new private blockchain for your first go?
Okay, we are not going to create a new private blockchain. We are going to use the EOS blockchain. So we are going to be a sort of like a side chain on the EOS blockchain. So we have our own blockchain protocol and our own governing bodies. We have uh, our own protocols and what do you call our own protocols and constitution. So, but we will still have a connection with the US mainnet, but we will be a side chain to the US mainnet. So, and I think EOS is pretty much the best blockchain architecture that I've seen. They can they can work with smart city decentralizations because of the transaction speed, the scalability, and other amazing things.
Well, that's awesome to hear. The EOS, as you know, is built by the same person that built BitShares and Steam. So, and as you know, EOS is handling the most transactions right now out of any blockchain. So, it's definitely looking to scale. I'm excited to see what your application of the sidechain is. Um, what is your next goal? What is your next major target for your project and your team? So we can be there to help you.
All right. The plan is now we have two projects and there are two different visions. So we have the initial vision, a decentralized and smart city in my country, Nigeria. So, but we want to build first so that we can create the environment for other people to work on. So we are going to work on this city first. So the decentralized smart city we want to build, the physical decentralized smart city we want to build, we call that Bit City. So our plan is to work on this city blockchain protocol and have the mainnet released by Q1 2019. So the major plan we are working currently on is the distribution of our token for our because we have decided to distribute the token free through an airdrop we'll be having to both the B shares community and the EOS community. So, but the fact is that we are going to have a crowdfunding centralized city we'll be building in Nigeria. But before then, we want to have the blockchain, the public blockchain protocol released, and we have the token distributed, and then we can move ahead to look at how we are going to build this, the real city.
Do you know who you will be targeting for your private sale, fundraising sale? Have you looked at some of these people like Akon, reaching out to them, or are you looking to raise money from the blockchain space?
Okay, I think it will be both private investors and public crowdfunding. Mainly, we haven't looked critically into how we're going to raise the fund for the city because we would just want to have the protocol, the blockchain protocol out first, and then have seats and look at how we can start fresh. So for the blockchain protocol, what we have is we have a little, we have about 5% of the total token that we are offering out to anyone interested who wants to be a major stakeholder in the project. Though we are offering about 70% of the token out for served to raise the little funding we need to power our blockchain and the EOS network and and expand our team and do other amazing things.
It's awesome information. Thanks, bud. What are you thinking the integration with EasyDex is? Obviously, you reached out to your tokens on EasyDex right now. How do you think the EasyDex community can help you, whether it be buying and selling tokens or helping, have the EasyDex integrated into your project? What do you think is going to be the role of EasyDex in your project?
Okay, EasyDeck already has a role, and it's really amazing that EasyDex can provide a trading solution for us before our mainnet launch. Because what we have now is a user issue tokens on the BShare network that we are going to have converted to the mainnet token of DCiti when the blockchain launch uh, Q1 2019. So the solution EasyDeck is offering us now is is that we have so we can have our token not stranded somewhere for the period that we're going to have our main so within the token, and we can really build our token economy already through the EasyDeck offering. And it's really amazing because before now we have been looking at how we're going to have our token listed on other exchanges, and the fact is the listing fee are outrageous, like they are scary. So when I just got that, okay, since the token is on the BShares blockchain, you can just there's a interface called EasyDeck that people can just come in and trade the token. So the major participation we expect from the EasyDeck community is majorly the daily trading of the token, and people here in the project can actually buy some token up in the private sale that we are currently offering right now.
Hello,
Now we can hear you, John.
I had to do an update.
Okay, I want to say for now, the token have the UEA asset, which is freely tradable. It can be paired to any other asset, I guess. At this moment, I see the market of bit shares already created and with some volume in it. Also, this Friday will be share dropping the generous 50,000 provided by Banya to our PV token holders. And about the future, I mean, we can see a solutions if they need listing after the mainnet launches and how this can be provided. Also, out for the auditory, we are capable to list any Ethereum ICO or any token. So you only need to reach to us. Plus the fees and the taxes which we are offering are quite not existing in the space yet.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
that's great. We surely reach out to you.
that's an awesome benefit for PB token holders. You said 50,000 of them are going to be share dropped.
Yes, it will be everyone who hold 3 tokens will be receive 1D token at the Friday share drop.
Just building off that, Queen, do we have any statistics about how many PB token holders in existence right now?
I think they are a little bit above 300 at this moment. Last share drop was delivered to 287 people, which hold it above again over 3 PB tokens.
Oh wow, that's a great, nice little start. That's awesome.
At this moment, is around 150,000 PV tokens in circulation, so not this many. The share drop is shared among less people and less holders.
That's awesome to hear. Banyo, what do you think you're going to be building a decentralized app, a DApp for your city decentralized city project, or will you be more of an infrastructure play? And how will you implement your technology in a smart city? Because you have such like cryptos like IOTA and other cryptocurrencies that are trying to focus towards that. Will you be how will you do this? And I guess will you be selling it to governments? Will you try to get governments on board as well?
Yeah, I think it will be more beneficial to the government as well, or not just to smart cities, because with this city blockchain, a lot of decentralized smart solutions can be provided. And one I would like to point out is on the e-resident and digital identity. With the help of the internet, you don't actually need to reside in a city or in a country to be part of the country or the city. You can actually that can be built on the blockchain. A city can become digitalized, and a country can be fast become a global village where anyone can register to be a digital citizen or a digital resident and can even operate businesses in the city without actually living in the city or in the country. So that's one solution that is quite fascinating. And then we also have e-voting in addition to e-resident. Like resident can use their digital identity to vote and can also use it to access government smart services. Of course, while records are available and accessible online to the citizens. So the citizens owns their record. They have control over it. They have their digital identity on the blockchain, and that digital identity can be used in many ways, such as e-voting and other great stuff. One other decentralized application that I expect to see on DCiti blockchain is the land registry and ownership. So
Think your product will be used in voting and voting for the next president and different elections because it seems like this space is open for new technology to help it keep transparent. So will you be using this in elections as well?
with blockchain, trying to connect, authenticating. Hello, I hope I'm connected
We can
Yeah,
hear
we
you now.
can hear you now.
on the blockchain. So there can be smart contract program for land deals that can be done over the blockchain. So when I want to buy land, I don't have to go through the stress of legal registry and other problems that comes with land ownership. So that is another huge advantage with this system. It will be less complicated and less expensive than the centralized one to have land registry and ownership recorded on the blockchain.
This maybe with these smart contracts will save some lawyer and ownership fees and such.
Can you come again?
I say maybe this way of register land, um, it is totally, I think it's totally legal because once it is in the blockchain, it's like official and legal. But this can save a lot of taxes and fees paid to the governments. Do you think they actually
Exactly.
will? But do you think they actually will allow anything like this?
Yeah, they should, because it gives them less problem on their parts, and it's a fair way to both parties, the government and the citizens. So I think this problem is generally avoided initially, but it's unfortunate that they won't be able to stop the movement, because this is just something that's come to stay. They will just have to adapt to it and move with the movement. That is what I think.
We should hope for the best.
Yes,
Yeah, we can get the
definitely.
best.
Hey, John, do you have any questions for Mr. Bania?
I wish him all the success. I think he's going down the right path, and I hope they do use his technology or his project for voting, and he gets that across. It's very important. Direct question? No.
Sure, I think you can ask anything. This far is the show.
Oh, I meant
I
I
think
didn't.
I have a question.
Okay.
Anyone
Initially, why did you choose BitShares and the EasyDex platform to list your token?
Okay, we choose the BitShares and EasyDeck platform because currently airdropping token through EOS platform is quite expensive. At the point, it was costing about $100,000 to $200,000 to airdrop tokens and to get the market economy of tokens working. I thought with BitShares, we can get this done easily and more cheap. And since DCiti will have its own blockchain and have its native token operate on the blockchain, we're going to be migrating soon. BitShare was just a perfect solution to that.
Let's see if we got any more questions for Mr. Bania. Anybody have any questions in the text real quick? Let's check.
Honey, are you here?
Right in time. The walrus is on time.
I think so. Anyway, I think the project is very interesting and it has a lot of applications in real life too. Hope we can um, continue uh, be partnering and build some sort of ecosystem which can benefit everyone in the crypto world, not only the certain projects.
I totally agree. And Benny, did you want to say any last words? Kind of tell people where they can reach you and communicate with you before we get to the after party and get some communication going.
I just want to say thank you to the EasyDex team. You guys really have this amazing team here, and the help has been much. So if anyone wants to reach me, I'm right here on Discord. My username is Banya on Telegram and Banya as well. By email, banyabtc@gmail.com. And if you want to read the project directly, partners at DCiti.io. So we have our website too, DCiti.io. You can check out what we're doing. You can join our Telegram and you can read our white paper also. We are preparing the second version of the white paper for the technical part of the blockchain. It will be released before the year runs to an end. So I want to say thank you to everyone. I appreciate the efforts.
Appreciate you being on the show, and thank you for sharing your passion with us. And we're excited to hear more about your project. I'm excited. Hopefully, we'll be reading out at New York Times and Forbes one day. But I appreciate you helping people and solving a major problem. And if anybody, like they said, you can reach out to them on the website or in the chat. We do have just feel free to reach out to